changed my life in a way. I think it used to take a lot more time because you can do most of the stuff, but then you had to have Excel sheets after Excel sheets and had to go back to it, input that data, and it was only as good as I would record it. There was no automatic prompts, which changed my life in a way.
Was there a specific point or something you remember happening where you realised, okay, this process just isn't sustainable prior to using Property Filter? I know it's a little while ago now, but...
So there wasn't any softwares and things, but it was always cumbersome process. So you had to, me at the time having a full-time job and things, you had to take a lot more time to do this and to do the due diligence, to go onto various different sites, collate the data. Almost even if you want to put a one-pager on that property or all the data in one place, you had to do that yourself. If there was something changed or it come back onto the market, which was even faster than that agent trying to email you or something. So I know at that time as well, like we bought a property the same day, we called them, it just literally came back on the market, so we know. So we managed to, because we'd seen the property and everything, same day by midday, we managed to purchase it. I think we did 26 deals in 1 year.
Okay.
Which was all due to Property Filter. It was a couple of years ago when we kind of really boosted it that year, doing a lot more deals. The following year, we kind of were doing more refurb projects from that and stuff, but we'd done the deals. This year, we've just hit 54 deals totaling. I know we're doing some more than that now, but last month we hit 54 deals. And I've only done maybe 6 deals which are direct to vendor without marketing. The rest of them are all with the help of Property Filter because of the way the due diligence is done, or we know the area so well, so we mark it. Okay, we need anything on these roads that comes up, or it pings us a message, and we know we want to buy it, and we've done the due diligence already. We know what to buy. So it's up to the criteria, but then if you know all those criteria, then the tool can help you. It's only as good as the information you put in, but it will just help you do things faster.
Oh, brilliant. Well, congrats on that. Is there any common themes between these deals you've done? Is there any common themes with maybe certain traits? Is it typically, deals that have fallen through? Is there anything you specifically look for at all? Or
you can then see with a click of a button how many properties does that company own, all of those addresses and everything. Previously, maybe up to 2 years ago, we did a lot of them were all in negative equity from the 2007 crash kind of. So they were all properties with negative equity. A lot of them had fallen through sale as well because of the negative equity. People were trying to get more money, but they weren't able to things. And then recently, we've also had a lot of them who were on the market for a long time, sold through 3-4 times, and nobody was solving the issues. So we bought a client a 6-bed, we've converted to a 6-bed HMO. It was on the market for 130. We were able to buy cash, but we offered a lot less. We offered 115. They rejected it because a house nearby had sold for more, but that had a garage and this didn't, but they were stuck with that. 3 months later, towards Christmas, they got desperate because the person was supposed to move cities, and we managed to buy the same house for 105. It had sold to somebody, it fell through, it came back on Property Filter. So it was in our pipeline and showed up Property Filter again. So we managed to purchase it. So we completed that in February this year for 105k. We then have converted it to a 4-bed HMO. We've let it to a 5 years lease provider. It's just gone in last week. We completed the 6 months. So it's gone in for refinance at around 140k. Close to them, and they want to do the viewings. They will have to do the viewings. It has to go hand in hand with building relationships on the ground. So once they've done the viewings and they input that in, if something changes, that's where the software can help you. The software can help you with comparable data and everything else that you need to do. It gives you the confidence about price per square meter and everything else and what is the comparables. But then you will have to still do your stuff. Nobody's going to just sell you the property over the phone. You have to go and meet the agents and build that relationships. And some larger agents, it's fine to do the viewings because even if you didn't buy, because they get incentivized on doing the viewings as well. So like the big chains of the country, those agents are heavily incentivize how many viewings have they done on a property and all those things. So in your patch, if you do those things, it will definitely help the members get some traction. And then the agent, when you have that agent in that property, going there early and trying to spend as long as possible on the viewing with that agent will give you that time one-to-one, which even going in, anybody who's looking to get 1 or 2 deals into their pipeline, it's worth having property filter for that 12 months, because if they're going to do one and then start the second one, or because you see the key learning there is also you shouldn't wait for the first project to finish to then, oh, now I'm ready to start finding. You should always be finding deals. So you can somehow get them stuck and delay them to complete and stuff. That's fine, but you need to, it's like, you stand on a bus stop, 3 buses come together and then there's nothing for half an hour. It's the same concept with properties. You'll get 3 accepted in the same week, but then you'll have nothing for the next 4 weeks. But you have to do the work for those 4 months while you don't have any deals accepted. So I think even if you're just buying your first one or second one and not provide that service, and you always have seminars, your weekly calls, there's so much they can learn, which is far more cost effective than any other property training course. If they don't want to do any property training course, or they don't want to go to a class or have a mentor,